Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Discovery of Immortal. Today we are going to talk about a very important thing and we call it a soul. Okay, we'll talk about what is a soul. We'll talk in details, and if you like the video, please like it, share it, subscribe my channel. Okay, so let's get started. This has been a question to all the human beings because human is the only race on this planet which is capable of thinking beyond their daily needs like food, home, work. They have capacity to think beyond these things. They have a infinite desire to know things. They want to explore universe. They want to explore their own creation, how their body works. That's the reason we human have made a profound progress on this planet. So what is soul? This has been a question which has been answered in many spiritual books. The greatest of them is Srimad Bhagavad Gita. It's a song itself by our beloved God Sri Krishna. Vedas, the direct knowledge from Brahma and Saraswati, and many Upanishads which has very detailed explanation of all these things. So in very brief, what a soul is? Soul is nothing but a part of God. It's a small part of the God which is associated with our bodies. This is the only reason we are alive. We feel that we are conscious. We are able to experience this world. When I say that we are able to experience this world, it means that we are able to feel joy, sorrow, success, failures, love, hate, jealousy, somebody betrayed you. These all things are experienced by a soul using our bodies. So you can say that soul is the person who's watching the show while our these bodies are acting on this stage of world. So every soul which is associated with a body is going to experience this material world. Because to experience a material world, every soul needs a body. Our body is the only region of availing all the pleasures of this world as well as all the pains of this world. This body is bound to give you many pleasures in this world. With your eyes, you will see beautiful things. With your tongue and nose, you will experience the most delicious things in this world. Similarly, with your mind and body, you will experience the great sorrows of this life as well. So soul is something which is experiencing everything. It is there to experience. So as a human, we always seek evidences. We want to know if a soul exists, why can't I see it? Why can't I feel it? If it really exists, what are the attributes it has? What is the length of it? What is the weight of it? How can I feel it? Even if I can't feel it, is there any experiment which can prove it to all the scientists in the world? Say like a double slit experiment, or say the experiment which measures the speed of light. Human expects a similar experiment to be done so that they have some sort of physical evidence to prove that soul exists. As a human, this curiosity is natural because a human mind doesn't settle on something. If I say it is like that, it will say why. Questioning is a normal human behavior, and this is a reason which makes humans apart from the other species on this planet. So now the question arises, why a soul can't be proven with some experiment, or say why we can't say it with some sort of instrument, some sort of chemical experiment, or some physics experiment, something like that. Reason is, since soul is itself the part of the God, it is not physical in nature. Okay, of course it can manifest itself in any physical form, but the current setup that it has, it doesn't have the physical form. It's beyond our physical dimension. So if something doesn't have attributes which we can comprehend, which we can measure, it means that we can't comprehend things with our normal senses, say like eyes, ears, skin. Even by our thought processes, we cannot comprehend the soul. That's the very reason, as a normal person, anybody can't go and see what the soul is and how does it look like. So soul is the basis of the consciousness that we all are having. So in Bhagavad Gita, it has been said in very details that it is something which never gets old because it was never new. It doesn't have an end because it's never had any starting. It can't be destroyed because it's not physical in nature. Anything which is physical in nature exists in this space and time is bound to get changed over time. It will be destroyed. It will change its form from one form to another. This is bound to happen. If you take the snapshot of the universe 100 years back, and if you compare it with the universe after 100 years, you will see that it has changed a lot. It means that this physical world keeps on changing all the time. It's never the same. However, soul never changes. It's always still. It's experiencing this world through our bodies. Every species, whether it's animal, human, birds, they all have the same soul, the same divine grace by which we all are alive. When the soul departs this body becomes a piece of matter which perishes within, say, 1 month or something. All the body elements get dissolved into this planet. It is a soul which keeps this body alive. Of course, we need food, minerals, water to keep this body functioning. But the person who is using this instrument is our soul. It's the same thing that a mobile phone can't function on its own. It can't unlock itself. It cannot make a video. It cannot send a message unless it is unlocked by somebody and the user does some action on it. In the very similar way, souls are operating on our body. It is like, so the question arises, if there is a soul, then why does it leave the body? Why can't it live with the body forever? So this question has been answered in Srimad Bhagavad Gita by our beloved Krishna. The very similar way we human discard our old clothes, old shirts, t-shirts, and we buy a new one. In the very similar way, souls discard the body which are no longer capable of carrying a life ahead, and it acquires a new body. So the soul which is experiencing this whole world, which is the basis of entire consciousness, our bodies are just like the cloths. When the cloth gets dirty or not fit to wear, it is hung up and a new body is acquired. This has been happening for the ages. So this has been a brief description about what a soul is. We will talk about more in our upcoming videos. Thanks for your time.